in San Francisco at least, right, politicians or the city's regulators have truly had it with Uber and Lyft breaking the AB5 law. Let me just read you this article. I also want to show you the COVID visualizer, right? COVID visualizer.com. I will write it down here. Fascinating stuff if you spin that globe around. Let's see, how does it go? COVID visualizer. For example, check it out, guys. Super interactive. You spin that globe around. Let's say you click on the United States. Boom, there we go. Canada, sorry. 2,600 active cases, 26 dead. Let's take the United States here. This is crazy. 53,655 active cases, 775 dead, 378 recovered. Right? Thanks, Mark. I am basically clocking up hours so that I can get to the 4,000 hour mark on this channel. I just appreciate you, even if you're not watching this channel right now, I just appreciate you checking in so I can clock up the hours. Jimmy, the same thing, Abstract Echo. Just clocking up hours on the other channel so that I can get it to the 4,000 hour mark. In order to monetize a channel, ladies and gentlemen, with YouTube, you got to have 1,000 subscribers. I have 2,000 subscribers here, but you need 4,000 viewing hours, right? I have about 1/10 of that. So it's my intention, Al Chapo, with this channel, which will go into a completely different direction than rideshare. Once I hit that 4,000 marker, I will open up this channel to other super exciting topics, right? But if we go down here, you can just spin this around. Mexico, 359 active cases, 4 dead, 4 recovered. Those numbers seem very, very low when you compare them to America. If I go down here, South Africa, where I've lived before, there we go, it's right down at the bottom here. Boom, click on that. South Africa, 550 active, 0 dead, 4 recovered. Those numbers are low. Those numbers are low compared to the US, or let's say we go over here to Europe. I'm sure those numbers are way, way higher. Problem is with this map, it really just spins around like crazy. Let's see there, we've got, I know that's Italy, the boot over there, that's Egypt. Let's see, get to Italy here. See what Italy has to say. Italy, 53,000 active cases, just like the United States, 6,820 people dead. That is insane. Okay, I just wanted to share this link with you. I put it there if you guys ever interested to spin around, see how it updates daily. But back to Uber and Lyft related matters. And this is good news. San Francisco lawmakers are pounding Uber and Lyft. San Francisco lawmakers are poised to pass a resolution accusing Uber Technologies Incorporated and Lyft Incorporated and other platform companies of illegally misclassifying their workers as contractors and urging city and state officials to take companies to court right away. They're going to act on this. This is good news even for the other cities, right? Mark Roughton, Al Chapo, Abstract Echo, I appreciate you guys. But even if you guys are doing other things, and just let me clock up some minutes and hours on this video, I'm super, super grateful so I can get it to the 4,000 mark, right? I'm going to be opening up this channel to numerous other exciting topics where I'll show you other ways we can make money besides rideshare. But again, help me get there, I'll reward you in return. So the resolution introduced Tuesday, Danu, can you also log in to that one I sent you, that link? The resolution introduced Tuesday is co-sponsored by a majority of the city and county's 11 supervisors, according to an aide to its author, Supervisor Gordon Marr. It specifically calls out the ride-hail firms as well as DoorDash, Instacart, and Postmates as companies, the supervisors say, continue to flout our state and city laws, leaving their misclassified employees without access to unemployment insurance, paid sick leave, medical benefits, workers' compensation, and other benefits that are urgent during the coronavirus epidemic. Listen to this, denying workers their rights, a public health crisis. Denying workers their rights during a public health crisis is immoral. And as I read this, I'm sad to announce that an 18-year-old, I believe in Lancaster, his father was an Uber driver. The father has contracted the coronavirus. Sorry, the 17-year-old, I think he's 17 or 18, he died because his dad, who was driving for Uber, got the coronavirus. It breaks my heart. It could be me getting or you getting this virus, and then it could have been my Dylan, who's 16, right? It's wrong. It's wrong. So, I want these lawmakers to rock and roll. We need to protect lives, ladies and gentlemen. This is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Denying workers their rights during a public health crisis is immoral, irresponsible, and we must take immediate action to address it, Marr said in an emailed statement. His office expects a vote on the resolution next week. That's great. Let's hope. It's so wrong on so many levels, as Abstract Echo, as Jimmy says. It is so wrong on every single level. And I'm really proud of this Marr guy that they're hammering them. San Francisco, San Diego, all of these cities need to follow suit. We just need one victory. We need one victory in court on this, and it'll have a ripple effect, right? Companies and labor advocates have been squaring off over Assembly Bill 5, a state law signed in September that makes it harder for companies to claim their workers. And workers are independent contractors rather than employees entitled to full workplace rights, while arguing that the new law doesn't apply to its drivers. Listen to this. While arguing that the new law doesn't apply to its drivers, Uber has been making changes to its app to bolster its case, suing to block implementation of AB5 and funding a ballot measure to change it. This is shocking. A Lyft spokesman said in an emailed statement, and they don't announce their name because they're too chicken shit, right? That trying to force ride-hail companies to treat drivers as employees during the coronavirus crisis would result in the widespread elimination of work for hundreds of thousands and the immediate interruption of essential services for vulnerable populations. So pure fear response, right? You come after us, and then basically you will be disrupting this entire industry, telling the people that you basically will be losing your job. Uber Chief Executive Officer Dara Khosrowshahi struck a similar note in a letter Monday to President Donald Trump, saying that if the companies were forced to reclassify drivers as employees, driving or delivering would come to resemble the kind of shift-based work that many people cannot fit into their lives. Instead, Khosrowshahi urged the president to consider a third way that would update our labor laws to remove the forced choice between flexibility and protection for millions of American workers, reaching out to Trump, asking him to change it so it benefits Uber. Wrong, completely wrong, right? Worker advocates argue that that's a raw deal. App-based workers can get benefits by being correctly recognized as the employees They already are under existing laws, said Patricia Smith, who served as solicitor of the United States Labor Department under President Obama. If lawmakers instead opt to create an intermediate category in between employee and contractor, she said, all you're going to do is open the door to even more misclassification. So these guys need to act. Hopefully we get a victory in San Francisco. Hopefully those lawmakers force them into court by next week so we get a victory in San Francisco. Mark Roughton correctly says it, hammer, 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 chip away. We will chip away. And again, I appreciate you guys for following the video. Like I said, I'm trying to clock up the hours here. I've got to get to that 4,000 mark. I intend to reach that within the next 30 days. So I appreciate you guys for checking in on this video. I wish all of you a great night. I will also include the link for you guys. And again, if you want to go to that visualizer, what's happening around the globe, you can spin it here, right? Let's say we get over here. What do we have here? China, 81,000 cases, 4,700 active, 3,277 dead, right? And when you spin it around, the United States is following in that same trajectory, sadly, right? Get over here, we look at the US, and we have 53,000 active cases, 775 dead, 378 recovered. Today, just today, 11,074 cases, 222 deaths. Now the graph starts peaking. Now it goes this way. It just follows the same line as it did with China and Italy. Scary times, my friend. We got to stay vigilant. We got to get out, again, get out the disinfectants. Make sure you order. They come in packs of 100 on Amazon, those latex gloves. Make sure you can get your hands on a couple of these N95 masks. Whatever you can do to slow this sucker down, I'd appreciate that. So, we can spin around here. Let's say, I know this is somewhere in Europe. My guess, let's see, what do we have here? We have Poland, 890 active cases, 10 dead. Let me go over here. My guess that is Germany. Germany, 29,000 active cases, 159 dead, right? That's still 1/5 of the numbers in the United States. Another big country, my guess this would be Russia. This is astounding, unless these guys are not reporting the real numbers, but look in Russia, it says 472 active cases, only 1 dead, 22 recovered. And this is a big population, my friends. This is the same population as the United States. Today, okay, they reported 57 new cases, but man, they are definitely shutting down, right? And you got to consider they're right next door to China, so they acted very, very early in the game, right? Very early in the game, they shut down the borders to China. So check this out. Again, I'll put the link here one more time. This is COVID visualizer.com. Spin it around, check out the countries, see the numbers, keep yourself updated. Please, everyone, stay safe. Thank you to Mark. Thank you to Abstract Echo. Thank you to El Chapo and the other people watching. I appreciate you guys. Have a good evening.